Okay, everybody, Devs United Games gave me early access to the Real VR Fishing beta. And you're going to want to register for that. You really only have like a day from the time that this video launches to register, but you're going to want to register so you can get this really cool fishing rod that they're giving us with the Canada DLC. I'll leave the links in the pinned comment and description for that. So super simple. Give me your email address. They'll send you a code. Or actually, they'll send you access. So in this beta, this is not my real fishing location. This is just what I use just to make the early access videos. But there is the Canada DLC screen. And you can see the location up there at the top for the Canada DLC. And the first location we're going to go to is Whetstone Lake. But there's 7 locations for this DLC, 28 new species of fish available. We're going to go Whetstone Lake during the daytime. Whetstone's located in Parry Sound, just south of Ontario, Canada. We're going to be there in the daytime. It's a freshwater lake. There are 20 species of fish here. 2 of them epics, 3 rares. Look at that. There's a stump. And some carrots. You can pick up the carrots. You can throw them in the water. If you look there, you can see a beaver in the water. A couple of them. One just disappeared right there. And then you got the fish swirls and bubbles. Everything you're kind of used to seeing with real VR fishing. We're on a dock. I'm going to turn around here. You can see the trees. Look, it's fall, so we're going to have some leaves in the water. And then there's that tree. Interesting. So the beaver's swimming around in there. I'm just going to hook a fish. It's just whatever comes up. I'm not looking for anything special. There are 2 epics and 3 rare fish in this location. Oh, the tree fell. It kind of disappeared a little quickly there, a little quicker than normal, but the beavers will like chew down a tree and then it'll fall in the water and splash and kind of scare you. What a cool mechanic. And then you land the fish, nothing special, just a rainbow trout. There's tons of them all over the game here, but like I said, I'm just catching the first one that comes up. And then if you look, there's this beaver sitting there. I wonder what happens if I try to feed him a carrot. Kind of a friendly looking beaver. Feed him a carrot, give him a little pat on the head. Then let's head off to the second location for the Canada DLC. Like I said, guys, don't forget to register. It's really simple. I'll just leave a link in the pinned comment description for you to do that, and you'll get a really cool fishing rod. So this is Goat Pond. It's located in Alberta, Canada. It's for real VR fishing. It's daytime freshwater lake with 16 species of fish. I'm going to zoom in. You can kind of see those look like elk. I'm not positive, but they kind of look like elk. It's not a moose, but it looks like an elk. They look like they have elk antlers, but they're kind of lighter colored on top. There's another location where they're actually closer to you, and we'll take a good look at those and let me know what you think those are. So in Goat Pond, like I said, there are 2 epics and 3 rares in here, but I'm just catching whatever pops up. And you just see the beaver, he kind of like threw the fish out of slow motion. Right here. He kind of like throws the fish to you. That's kind of funny. What is this little guy? Oh, that is a prickly sculpin. 4 inches, 0.04 pounds. Third location is Seton Lake. It's located in British Columbia. It's a man-made reservoir used for generating electricity. There are 16 species of fish, but look at that. Black tip shark. Again, this is a freshwater lake. And I've caught I believe 3 black-tip sharks in this freshwater lake. So they are in here. I don't know if they're going to stay in here. Got another stump for our beaver friend to hang out with us. Some Canada geese over there. But the black-tip shark, I don't know why it's here. This is a freshwater lake. Black-tips are not in freshwater in any way. But here it is. It's in the game in this location. I don't know if it's going to stay that way or if they will fix that before the DLC launches. So, like I said, I'm just catching whatever fish comes up. It doesn't matter. The first one I catch is the one I'm going to show you. Guy's fighting a little as I'm reeling in. Too much. Okay, so what is it? Kind of plain old looking fish. It's just a mountain whitefish. 14 inches, a little over 2 pounds. We'll see more. We're going to go to Tenquille Lake, but let's see if that black tip sticks around. Tenquille Lake, I believe is how this is pronounced. There's another stump for one of our beaver friends. It's really hard to see, but at the very top of that mountain, there's some more of those, I believe, elk that are up there. They turn to the side here. I'm going to zoom in even more. They look like elk. They just have very light tips on the antlers. I live in Oregon. I'm used to seeing a lot of elk, and I just don't remember seeing them with those light tips. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, in Tenquille Lake for real VR fishing this time, it's in the daytime. There are 18 species of fish in this location. There's 5 epics and 3 rares. I'm just going to catch the first fish that comes up. And we'll see what it is. Again, don't forget to register. Link is in the pinned comment and description. Don't want to miss out on that cool looking fishing pole. And there we go. That is just a brook trout. 19 inches, 4.6 pounds. We'll move on to Center Island. Lake Ontario, Canada. We'll be there in the daytime. All the locations for this Canada DLC are in the daytime. There was the stump, so we're going to see another beaver friend, and there's a tree for him to cut down. So yeah, Center Island is just in the middle of Lake Ontario. We'll turn around here and you can see nice manicured field behind us. In this location, we have 3 epics and 1 rare fish, and there are 18 total species of fish available to catch. Doing some fast forward there so you guys don't have to just sit there and watch as I'm waiting to hook one or the long fight to bring them in. We'll just kind of cut to the end. Beaver throws it. The beaver throws it up at me again. And there's a big old Chinook salmon. And the tree fell. So the beaver hacked it down. There he is. Moving on, we're going to head to Meat Cove Beach. The northern tip of Breton Island in Nova Scotia. Again, it's daytime. 18 species of fish. There's 3 epics and 7 rares in this location. I know I sound like a broken record, but really, you got to register. Click the link. Register. You just got to give them your email. Devs United Games won't harass you or anything like that. They're just going to get you all registered and make sure you get the special fishing rod. Might be a rod and reel. I can't remember, but I was kind of checking out the rod. It's really cool looking. Okay, that's a small-eyed ray. I'll flip it around so you can see the other side. Small-eyed ray, 32 inches, 23 pounds. Then we're on to the last location, Ogden Point. Located in Victoria, Canada. It's a huge cruise ship hotspot. Yeah, lots of cruise ships come through here. So they made sure that they put one in the game, which I kind of like that it's the realistic look. If you go there, that's what you're going to see. Some sharks in here, blunt nose 6-gill. I think the final fish that you saw there on the fish deck was a blue shark. Not positive. Some open ocean behind us, and we turn around. There's a big old bench. And then that's the base of the lighthouse. And look up here, and there's the whole lighthouse. That lighthouse was built right in the middle of World War I. Cost them like $5 million. Looks like they spent most of it on that giant bench right there. Huge. Then there's just kind of the walkway down there. Again, I'm just going to catch whatever fish comes up. Hope it's a cool one. This is location 7. And I think I already told you, but maybe not. There's 19 species of fish, 5 epics, 4 rare, and this one is a tiger rockfish. Pretty cool looking fish. 28 pounds, or 15 pounds, 28 inches long. Okay, guys, that is it for the Canada DLC for Real VR Fishing. But stick around. Let me know if you guys want me to do some more game type reviews or accessory reviews. Got a ton of accessories like new Bobo product that just came out. Prism XR sent me a few different things, but one of them is the Vega Q1 wireless, very low latency headphones. Those are pretty cool. J-Brat loaned me some Roked AR glasses to do a review on, and I got a set of Vitcher AR glasses. Also, bHaptics Tact Suit Pro. Pretty cool. So I have game keys like crazy that are getting sent to me from developers for game reviews. Let me know what kind of stuff you want me to do. Do you want me to do accessory reviews, game reviews, live streams? I just finished a Full Dive Gaming podcast with J-Brat and Natbrat. That'll be coming out here in a few days. Pretty busy stuff for this fall and winter for me. Let me know what you want to see. Here's some people I met in VR recently, and that's what's happening. See ya.
Subscribe, subscribe. Assassin 32 is coming for you. Subscribe, subscribe. Look behind you before you're through.